Ow! Alright, we've got another fashion set today. This one is for Aladdin from the anime Magi. Not to confuse with the Aladdin from the Disney movie Aladdin, which is also a very cool Aladdin, and I should do that set eventually. But for now, we're doing this guy. So really quickly, I'm just going to go over all the stuff that I used, and then I'll talk about it more in detail. For the weapon, I'm using Demon's Guidance, which is the fully upgraded Genie's Grimoire. I'm using Striker Style for this, with basically all the bow arts. So I'm using Blade Wire, Haste Rain, and Triple Volley. For my armor, I have the Bherna Cap S, Kirin Cape S, Caravaneers Armlets, the Bnahabra Coat S, Welkin Hakama R. Now, there is going to be, I think, a DLC eventually where you can get his actual staff, but it is an insect glaive rather than a gunner type weapon. And so I wanted to make this for, gunner, because he uses magic. Kind of seems like he should have a ranged armor and weapon, if that makes sense. And eventually I might make a Blade Master version so that you can use the insect glaive as well. But anyway, so for the weapon I'm using the Chameleos weapon, the Demon's Guidance. There's not really that many options that look like a magical staff. There's like one, and it's this one, so that's why I'm using it. It is a pretty good weapon though. It's good for if you want to do like status, because it has poison and para, I think. And it also has like a boost of poison damage. So it's a good weapon on its own. The reason I'm using Striker Style is because it just seemed the most appropriate for Aladdin. You can use Aerial Style as well, because he does fly around sometimes. I didn't think a Dev Style would be good, simply because you don't really see him like dodge. He uses his force field thing more, or else he summons stuff that kind of takes the hits for him. And with Guild Style, he doesn't really do like combo things. He does like individual spells more, if that makes sense. Because like Guild Style with bow, you do the shot with it, and then you follow it up with like the power shot, I think is what it's called. So I just wanted to use Striker Style. It seemed the most appropriate, even though it's not necessarily the best style for bow. I don't use bow though, so I wouldn't really know. Anyway, for my arts, I used Blade Wire because it kind of looks like a spell that he would use. Same with Triple Volley, especially since the Triple Volley ends with him doing a charged up attack. It just seemed very appropriate. The one that I thought was most important though is Haste Rain. That one to me is kind of the idea of him like using the Rukh, I think is how you pronounce it, to like empower his magic, because that's what makes the Magi, different from other people. So those are the arts, and those are my justifications for them. Now back to the armor. The Bherna Cap S, you can trade that for the Amatsu ranged helmet. Kind of looks like a turban. The main reason I use this instead is because you can show off the blue ponytail. That's really the only reason. If you don't care about the blue ponytail, you can use the Amatsu thing, or possibly another helmet. I don't know if there's any others that look like Aladdin's turban. But that's the reason for the Bherna Cap S. Kirin Cape S, there's really not many vests in this game. There's like Kecha Wacha, I think, has some vests. There might be some other ones, but a lot of the vests, they also have like humongous shoulders and stuff, so they just don't look good. So that's why I went with Kirin Cape S. The Caravanners Armors, these can be traded for like a lot of things. I went with this because the protection, it had 6 points in protection, but you can also use like Chakra Armlets or the Luxury Bath wrist thing. I don't know what they're called actually, but Luxury Bath, whatever the arm is. Those are other options. With the waist thing, the Bnahabra coat, it's pretty much the only sash looking thing that I could find. I think this is pretty much the best option for the waist. You can also just go without one and have like the chakra waist, but I think this looks pretty good. And then the Welkin Hakama are, there are other baggy white pants, but a lot of the baggy white pants also have boots, so that's kind of why I went with this. This is overall, this is the look that I thought was best for Aladdin. They looks pretty good. And again, there will be a DLC where you can use a Blade Master version of his staff, but I like ranged. So that is the set. I hope you like it. You can let me know what you think. And that is all I have to say about this set. You can enjoy watching me try to kill a Lagombi and suck at it. Alright, peace.